The explanation for that is October. Effectively, we are bouncing back off of a significant correction. I don't think the underlying fundamental trends have changed, and I think the people who buy stocks back are back in the market buying things, and those are companies far more than anybody else.
Is this buybacks at work? That's really...
Absolutely. There's a very seasonal trend to markets rallying this year, and when we are off of earnings and people are coming back buying stock of their own companies, things do well.
Right. David, your note last night or yesterday morning, early stages of a stagflationary environment. What do you mean? What do you point to on that?
Well, what I point to is what's in the data. Inflationary pressures are building, mostly from the cost side. There's a variety and spreading industries that are passing on these cost increases to consumers. We have accelerating wage growth at the same time. So I'm not telling anybody that we're going back to the 1970s and wearing bell-bottom jeans and listening to disco music again. So it's not going to be that sort of pernicious stagflation, but strictly to find that economic growth weakens into next year. We're seeing it globally. That'll spread to the U.S. And rising inflationary pressures that keeps the Fed in play. I think that's the major macro theme for the next 12 months.
Though bell-bottoms are making a minor comeback, Krishna, do we need to see any tone moderation from the Fed in terms of their path towards steadily raising interest rates, given the sort of freak out we saw in the market?
Well, I don't think that is forthcoming in this session. I think if there is going to be a change in tone, it probably comes in the December session when they have a press conference and they actually do something on the rate front that we don't expect this year. But I think to get back to David's point, yes, inflationary pressures are increasing, but they're coming off of a relatively modest base. So I would say we have been worried about stagflation for the last 3 decades, and it hasn't materialized yet, and it's unlikely to materialize in anytime soon in our view.
Yeah.